Hey, hello, how's it going? Welcome back to another Monster Train 2 video. It's me, Cranberry. Hopefully you are doing well, and I hope you are also having a good day today. I'm doing well. Nothing super crazy going on, as per usual. Excited to play a little train, and today we are playing everyone's favorite, Madam Lion's Mane. Generally, thought to be one of, if not the strongest champs in the game. Pretty cool stuff going on here in this character. Let's play the game. Let's not delay that. Let's hop in. Let's see what we got going on at the start of this run. I've got Pyre of Dominion. I've got an Enoki, and I've got Proliferate and Pyreball as my starting cards here. This could be cool. This could be weird. We'll see what we get in our drafts. I don't know. But at least the early game's probably pretty solved here. I guess out of the options that I have, we have Proliferate here, so we have some Consume cards to begin with. So I think I'm going to go with Fertile Ground. I think the other two cards are kind of bad here. And then, actually, really, I think conventional wisdom says that Dragon's Breath is a pretty easy pick here. But this is the earliest you can ever see Sacrificial Chamber, right? So it could make us a lot of money if we feel pretty strong here. I don't know. I don't feel weak per se. Depending on what we see here as well. I'm gonna go Dragon's Breath though, just to be safe. This is like a pretty good one. Now, we have a bit of an etched line here. I'm kind of maybe into playing Moral Mistress on this one. We already have an Enoki too, actually, yeah. Let's go Moral Mistress here, see how that looks. Double Magma Cultist here is kind of interesting. We don't actually have consistent spell casting. No, yeah, we should just go for a Guildmonger for the time being here. Now, we're actually in a situation here where I would say that usually Everbloom is my go-to Lion's Mane. We don't have that many ways to actually incant here. All of our spells are like either 3 cost, or they're 2 cost, or they consume. Or they're 2 cost and they consume, right? So it's going to be hard to actually play a lot of spells. But I think we'll still be okay if we go Everbloom 1 here. Let's see what's going on here. Well, now this changes things a little bit, huh? We have a slew of what I would say are fairly expensive spells, and we see Volatile Gauge here. But this is also a very early Prismatic Dragon Scale. I'm kind of down to take the Dragon Scale here, too, honestly. I'm going to go Dragon Scale. This is, in theory, maybe a lot of extra eggs for us, too. And we'll go Everbloom for now. If we can keep people from leaking, this is really good. I think I'm going to not take the Trial. It's a little bit too hard to actually stop the invaders. Oh, actually, we do have Pyreball, though, huh? Oh, it's tempting. Well, also, you know what? I have an idea. I think we're going to take this. I think we're going to go something like this. We're going to go Moral Mistress top floor. Moral Mistress middle floor 2. Oh, that's Enoki, sorry. Moral Mistress middle floor 2. I'm actually getting Enoki. Ah, oh, man. Maybe Enoki bottom floor? No. We're going Lion's Mane up here, for the record. Right? And then we're going to go, I guess, Moral here, and then boom, boom. I think this will be fine. Because we have so many, we have so many ways to handle this, basically. With our Consume cards. We're going to Pyreball this way. But yeah, we have so many ways to handle all of these Forsaken here. There shouldn't be an issue, I believe. Okay. Not the best turn ever. We have to let the Collector go here, unfortunately. We're going to Pyreball again, I think, here, too. I want to get more Consume cards before I play the Fertile Grounds, in theory. Right, and then we come up here. Proliferate, handles everything. Lose some health, which is unfortunate, right? But I think we're okay. Guildmongers are both dead. And now we start getting some Fertile Ground plays here, right? Yeah, I think we do this. And we just pass the turn. They were drawing both, or maybe not guaranteed both Vengeful Shards here. We're probably going to draw both Vengeful Shards, though, if I had to guess. Oh, we don't. Lovely. Okay, cool. I'm going to Proliferate again, and that should make our last Fertile Ground very strong, too. I guess we'll let these guys just walk. That's fine. Okay. And we, I believe, after playing this Fertile Ground, should win this. There we go. Okay, look at that. Easy peasy, folks. Easy peasy. We get 5 Dragon Eggs, ring 1, which is pretty cool. Didn't catch the collector, but we took the trial there too. That's pretty nice, folks. That's pretty nice. Interesting spot we find ourselves in here. I think with Everbloom, I do need maybe more consistent incanting here. But I will say with Moral Mistress and the whole Consume line here, a Spawning Pod's also really strong. I'm gonna go Spawning Pods here. Go Golden Touch. It's fine. I want to get up to level 6 here at least, so I think we're gonna save this. And gotta go Steel Shop here. Would love to see a Spore Launcher. Cluster Kernel also looking pretty good. A lot of great options in theory here for us, basically. Upgrade's not so good here. But if we see a Puffball, it's not bad. Okay, we'll take Cluster Kernel. That's fine. I'm just thinking. These are all not good upgrades for us, basically. I don't hate Hearthstone on like Cluster Kernel or Anoki, I guess here. I'll put it on Cluster Kernel. That's fine for now. We'll take that and we'll move on, I believe. This should be mostly fine. Pyre Dampener. It makes our Dragon's Breaths unplayable, but we did actually win that last combat without playing them at all, and we have Spawning Pods now. Which may not seem like much, but there's going to be a lot of extra mushrooms for the stack. I think we're going to play bottom floor here, too. So that way the Flagella is not hitting super hard into the mushroom stack here. I think we can make this work, more or less. Let's try it. The plan's going to be, I believe, something like Cluster Kernel, Lion's Mane, and then probably just a Moral Mistress here. The Guildmongers don't matter this combat. If we can take no damage to Pyre here, we max up to 8 eggs here, so it's not super important to worry about that. Horrible, terrible draw, I will say. How do I mean, this gives me a mushroom, but that's not even that good here. I'm gonna play, I think, Moral Mistress here, and a Guildmonger here. This is pretty bad. We have to take the damage. Sorry, Prismatic Dragon Scale. Not gonna happen today. That's fine. You're gaining stacks. That's good down here. I can get 1 egg. You're dead up top there. I think we win the Relentless here, or let's Spawning Pods to be safe for the Relentless. I don't know. It could go pretty badly in theory. Yeah, we do not win the Relentless here. Damn. Okay, I think I'm in big trouble, actually. Yeah, I don't think we win this. Okay, we need to reset. This is not working at all. Yeah, we have... the trial is actually a huge issue. I didn't think this -1 would be that big of an issue. It's kind of actually murdering me on this one. Okay, we need a better Relentless plan here. So we're going to go, I think... You know what? Okay, I think the line is actually Anoki instead of Lion's Mane with Cluster Kernel. I think that will win the Relentless here. So let's do this and this for now. Play Lion's Mane here for the time being, I guess. Yeah, and let's get Guildmonger here. Moral Mistress up here for now. Yeah, this will have way better odds than Relentless. I'm pretty confident in saying. And if we do this again, we just take the damage with the shard. Not the end of the world. And then get a little greedy here. I think we can afford it. And hopefully these guys win the Relentless with their huge amount of regen. No, but we do get close. And if I Fertile or if I Spawning Pod here... There we go, they get there then. Okay, good. Yeah, that was way better. That was way better for us. Obviously, now that I see that we needed much more regen on the mushroom stacks for the Relentless here. Very nice, okay. And we only have 6 eggs, but 6 eggs is enough. That's enough for me to get the cash out here and get a normal artifact at least. Tough call. I'm gonna go Loam Coat. It's kind of my goat. I'm gonna take an alchemy here as well. It seems pretty good given the circumstances. I will loot now, I believe. And I guess we can go try to take hidden coffers and get really greedy on it. Sure. Why not? That's kind of awesome for us here. I still need more consistent spell casting. It is a big problem. You know what? I'm going to go right side actually here. Yeah, right side could be really good for us. We can get some of the cost of these spells maybe lowered a bit, right? That is in theory like awesome news here. I kind of am down to go Twin Stone, cost reduction on Proliferate here. That seems like a pretty good line. Like that quite a bit. Permafrost, not terrible on some of these other expensive spells. But I think I'd rather spend the money just purely on cost reductions and things like that currently. Smolder Stone. I'll put that on a Dragon's... Or I'll put it on a Fireball, actually. That seems... Golden Touch. Final answer. Seek Stone. I think Spawning Pod Seek Stone's pretty good here, too. Okay. I should have looked at the Pyreborn banner here before making any of these decisions, I think. I think we're dumb not to take a Hothead here. It's really good for killing backline and whatnot. We need an answer for the Silencers in the Entropy fight, but we should hopefully find something to handle that. Dragon's Breath handles them, honestly. They're half in our deck, as it should be pretty easy to get them when we need them. So I like Hothead here for killing other backline units. Let's see what's in the alcove. We've got... What do we got? Ooh. So my problem here is that the Fire Breath does not count as a strike. It's dealing damage without an actual on-hit effect here. So it doesn't work with Dominating Power. So that's not good. I don't hate the idea of putting Dominating Authority onto Guildmonger. In theory, you could just play the other Guildmonger for us then, which is kind of neat. Dominating Power is just not a bad... I think I'm going to just put Dominating Power on the Hothead, though. Even though it doesn't work with the Dragon Breath, it's still a pretty good effect to have, honestly, here. Like, I put Strength Stones on Hotheads. So, like, this is a much better Strength Stone, basically. Yeah, I think it's pretty good for us here. We'll see how it plays. It should be, I think, pretty solid, hopefully. And then we will go to the Archon here. This is pushback, right? This is pushback. Pushback is a little bit annoying for our builders. We were relying on the mushrooms to tank for us, basically. We have these Guildmongers to, like, maybe suck up some hits, too. I think I'm just gonna do Cluster Kernel and Inoki together here, though. Maybe something like this here for now, and then we'll go... That seems fine, okay. See if we can make this work. Play you out. I'm gonna do this, I want the mushrooms to be in front here. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna hold on. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna get Moral Mistress in here, I think, actually, instead. Do that. I think I'm gonna... Is it crazy to just pass here? I think so, yeah. Let's just do this and pass. There we go. Let's look at the spawning pot out. That seems pretty good to me. We get to wipe this floor out with a good consume spell here. Although I do prefer just getting the Loam Coat, I think, down here instead. Both Guildmongers down here, so they both died to Relentless. That's good news. Remember that I also have the Prismatic Dragon Skill here, so I don't want to... In theory, I don't want to take any pyre damage if I can help it. Okay, what are my options here? Not great, I'll tell you that right now. I think no matter how I slice this guy's getting through here, it looks like. And I can't, if I Dragon's Breath, I take the Vengeful Shard damage, yeah, so that's not good. Oh no, we're getting through, never mind, that works. I forgot about the Applying Decay too. Okay, that's awesome, good. No Hothead play yet. And this guy's probably going to almost certainly leak, actually, looking at that now. Yeah, that's not good for us here. Ooh, does this get us through? This is pretty good. This kills some people. But if we do that, this is... Let's try the Fertile Ground. Yeah, it doesn't get there. Unfortunate. No Dragon Scale today, folks. And then we will go Shard here. I guess I go Fertile Ground up top here. We're definitely leaking again, unfortunately, because the Mushroom Sack's in the back. But the Mushroom Sack wins the Relentless now, guaranteed, basically. Ooh, you know what? Actually, I want a Hothead down here, I think. I want a Hothead here to kill this entire floor, basically, so the Linesman doesn't die, I think. We'll do this. Hothead dies. We don't get Corruption here. Shoot. Maybe I should have let Linesman die then, actually. Ah, whatever. 2 Pyre hits there. That's not great. I can't play the Alchemy because of the Dominion die. That's pretty fucked up. Play this past turn. And hopefully we can kill this guy before he walks up. We can, but... At this point, I'll take the Ember out. That's fine. Thin the deck out a little bit more. And I think I want... Where's our next Steel Shop, actually? This is important. Steel Shop here. Okay. We're gonna go energy upgrade, I think, first here. And then we're gonna see if we can get some Smidge Stone. If we can get like a Smidge Stone on Cluster Kernel or on the Inoki, we can fit Lion's Mane into the main mushroom floor, which would be very nice for us. Right now we don't have space for them all, which is a pretty big issue. I'm gonna skip these. None of these are very good in my deck right now. A second Cluster Kernel is kind of interesting. We can maybe go a double floor plan here with this in theory, kinda. We also just sneak a Squad Leader into the floor too, which is kind of strong. Yeah, we're getting a really big Mushroom Stack. I can see us going Trample Mushroom Stack as the way to win this. Let's try it. You know, I think we're in a good spot to give it a shot. Let's go Energy here, and we'll see if we can sneak in, what's it called? Size Upgrade maybe later, or some Smidge Stones in here now. Either way, going over this side for sure. Some interesting choices here. Go Dualism on Inoki. I mean, I will say Entry Pyre is like the one combat where it's like your regen is kind of unchallenged and relentless here. So I think we could do that, I guess. Let's take I think we want the Endless and the Guildmonger for a lot of eggs here. I think it's also just overkill though. I think Dualism is just not required, basically. Let's reroll. We get Multi-Strike and Quickstone here, which is not really what I wanted to see. Wanted the Smidge Stone. Multi-Strike is probably pretty good on the Hothead. We can maybe sneak this guy in at some point here. Or we can do a double 4 setup as well, like I said before, as an option too. We'll double HP on Cluster Kernel here for now as well. We'll make Inoki the Smidge Stone target if we see it. I'll take a Fight Club for now. It's not that good, but I think it's fine to hold. I do like the Everbloom 1 Maneater 2 line, but this might be the one time where like, Etch is really strong. We have a lot of consume cards, right? It's really tempting. to go Everbloom here. I'm gonna trust my gut and go with Maneater though. Maneater 2 is just so proven to be like a really strong line here with Everbloom 1. Right? It just is really good. So yeah. We'll play it this way. But it's I want to experiment, I want to explore, but I think here this is just a little too consistent for us basically. So no thank you. -1 card draw, not that annoying, I don't think. I think we can play this. We're gonna go bottom floor with the main plan so we can kill the curse units and whatnot. I think we're gonna do. I think we can get away with no Inoki here. Yeah, we can get away with no Inoki, I think, on this one. So we're gonna go Cluster Colonel, Lion's Mane. We're gonna go Squad Leader down here too. And then we're gonna go maybe Guildmonger Hothead here. Golden Touch. Fight Club. I'm just thinking. You're not leaking. Yeah, we'll play the Inoki top floor then and pass here. This guy is not making it past the Hothead here. No, sir. Oh, I forgot to decay him too. I'm dumb. That's just a misplay. Proliferate's really good here. You're not leaking. It's good that these guys are getting into this, or it's good these guys are making it to the second floor because then they at least get to hit the what's his name here, the Guildmonger. That's nice. What a horrible draw. That's really sad. I will kill you still so I get the money, but this is kind of annoying. But we'll hothead these guys next turn. It's not a huge issue. Play Guildmonger and pass here. Boop. Play this down. I'll put the Loam Coat here, I think. We need to get some regen. Though we don't have that much, actually. That's kind of gross. Well, this is awesome. Okay, we're going to go Proliferate. Fertile Ground. Sap one of these guys. It doesn't matter which one, I guess. I think the Mushroom just wins this. Ooh, it's actually closer than I thought. Fertile Ground gets there. Could have maybe gone Alchemy instead there, I guess. Yeah, you know, I should have gone Alchemy instead, but eh. Hold on. We go Alchemy instead. The Sap here. I think the Hothead's pretty close to winning this, honestly. Worst case, we walk into the Pyre and take a couple hits maybe at most. I think we're fine, honestly. It is not a huge issue, but I could be wrong. Okay. You take 110 damage here. You get a lot of corruption on you. Right? And then we come up here. Look at that. Hey, wait, that's not lethal? Oh my god, because of the extra damage. God damn it. Whatever. Fine, hit me for once. See if I care. I think it's worth it for the Alchemy, honestly. Oh, I forgot the Prismatic Dragon skill, though. I'm stupid. It wasn't worth it for the Alchemy at all. It's the same math. We just took damage now. Oh, god damn it. Oh, I'm dumb. Pandemic's a good card here. Oh, that was a misclick. What did I get? Fanning the Flame? Maybe that was fine. I don't know. I think I'll just cash out at 8 here, honestly. Take Medallion here for some extra stats. Sketches is not horrible here. We have trouble deploying all of our units right now. We're playing bottom floor pretty often, although against Entropy we usually want to play top floor. We have no starting cards, so Tuning Fork is nothing. It's just Cleansing Water here, which is kind of stinky, but maybe it helps into the Entropy fight in theory, right? There's something there at least. I'm going to go Steel Shop. I really want to see this Smidge Stone still. Frenzy Stone, Dual Stone. I'll put this on Inoki at this point. That's fine. No good Frenzy Stone option here, though. Okay, Smidge Stone. Awesome. Okay. So now I think the play here is Space Upgrade. I think it's Space Upgrade, right? For the next major one. And then it's going to be on deployment. It's Cluster Kernel, Inoki. Oh, wait. Oh, shoot. Hold on. This doesn't work. Never mind. We need to not take the squad leader then, I think. But that's fine, I guess, too. I don't know. You know what? You can have the squad leader. There you go. Maybe we can make this work. I don't know. We'll see. Ooh. I guess I'll just take a free card draw. That's good. I like that. And I think out of my spells here, Proliferate's one of my best ones. This spell chain, yeah, 0 cost one. Yeah, let's do that. That's fine. Okay. This should be a pretty free combat. Although we do have the Incanters here too. Titan Skin. Let's just play it safe here. I don't know. I can see some issues occurring. Okay, so Cluster Kernel, Lion's Mane, Inoki right now. That's sort of like the core of the build. And I think what we'll end up doing is that we'll take a space upgrade here, and then we can choose to either play Squad Leader or the Hot Head. Probably the Hot Head, honestly. Hot Head's going to be, I think, pretty good in this build. Right? And for now, we'll do this. If anyone ever does leak. Spawning Pod. Loam Coat here looks pretty good. Vengeful Shard. Sap you up, buddy. And then they get 1,000,000 decay here. We'll do this into this. Hot Head handles. There we go. Okay, all good. And we should hopefully be getting our prismatic dragon scale here. I've read the sap you. God damn it. Whatever. Definitely proliferate here. Oh, I got the sap first. Shoot. Same difference. Definitely alchemy. And if I Fanning Flame here, it could hit you. If I Fight Club, 28 and 36. What is the math on that? That is 64 exactly. So if I Fight Club here, it does just kill the Collector too. I'll do that then. That's fine. That's good enough for me, I think. Proliferate again here is very nice. That prevents more damage, I guess. Squad Leader up here. Wish I can kill my own Guildmonger. That'd be pretty cool. Can I? I can. Fireball. Big. I guess I should Fanning Flame here. Seems advantageous, right? Gets a Slay. Gets an Incant, right? I cannot kill my Guildmonger here. Cannot be done. We'll just do that. I don't know. Pass the turn. We get seven eggs here. That's fine. I think I'll cash that out. Not utilizing the hidden coffers very well here, I guess, but that's okay. Cool, cool, cool. I need some Pyre health. We're a little bit lower than I'd like to be. Mushy Room is kind of my goat. It's Wax Cat Butter Room every turn forever. No units required. I mean, Wealth is kind of interesting here. Or specifically Wealthy Wealth, I should say, is kind of interesting here, right? We can get a bunch of eggs and just make a bunch of money instead. I don't think I like it that much, though. No, thank you. I will loot this. Shell is fine. Do they really want me taking sketches? I guess I'm taking sketches here. I don't know what else to do with this, right? It's not terrible. It's just a free unit on the floor, basically. I guess what we should, you know what, actually that's pretty awesome now I think about it, because we're playing bottom floor. With this we get to remove our moral mistresses. Sorry, moral mistress, you haven't been, you know, you were good early on. We can remove our moral mistresses, we can remove our guildmongers, and then we can just get a free overstack then. That's pretty nice. I'm gonna go right side here. I think our spells are good. I would like to get some more pyre health. That seems more pressing to me. Twin Mines is kind of awesome. Yeah, that's a really good pickup here. I think I'm just going to not even reroll here to save our money. Go here, and I like duping. We want to dupe here. Maybe just our proliferate still. It's a really good card to have duped. Yep, seems good to me. Okay. We're going to play the Nourishing Feed, because you have to. We're going to go... Same line here, pretty much. And then... play Guildmonger up here, Guildmonger here. And then both of these two are good hits to get off of, what's it called? Off of sketches here. So we'll see which one we get, hopefully. Okay, there we go. Hot hit on the main floor. That's pretty awesome. Remember that with the first card we play here does get duped by Twin Mines. I think Proliferate's our strongest card here. Let's get that duped, I guess. That's looking pretty good to me. Proliferate a lot. Could hot head here in theory. I don't think it matters. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay. Shard down. Pretty easy alchemy here. We'll keep proliferating a million billion times. Oh, I forgot about sapping too. Shoot. Let's sap you up. There we go. I'd love to see a Mind Cage for this hothead at some point, although, you know, who knows if we'll see one or not. I'm gonna Loam Coat you. I'm gonna proliferate, I think. Let's go hothead, actually. Let's activate the thing here. Let's fire. We'll proliferate. Get some damage in there. Get some statuses down. Guess we'll play. Oh, yeah. I guess we'll play the Fight Club here. Fertile Ground's gonna get us a lot of spawns, which is nice. Keep sapping the one that's putting corruption on the mushroom stack too. Okay, you're dead. That's nice to see. You're dead here too, which is nice to see as well. I'm gonna go Guildmonger. I'm gonna go Pyreball to try to kill you again. That seems worthwhile to me. And then we're gonna go activate our Hothead again here, I believe. I'm going full greed mode here. I'm killing your ass. I'll get as many eggs as I can get before this fight ends. There we go. That is 10. Assuming we take no pyre damage here, right? Which should be kind of a given. Very nice. Right, this is very clearly one. Could Fanning Flames get a slight here somehow? I don't think so, right? Yeah, no. Okay, activate. Activate. There you go. Very good. Our mushroom stack's looking pretty nice. And yeah, we can definitely thin this deck out enough to a point where it's very, very good, I guess, basically, right? Arnoth Treasure. We have a lot of very strong consume cards. But Spike is also a very good card for us here, too. I think I want to go Spike. I'm going to go Spike. I'm going to go Space Upgrade here, too. We're going to loot this for sure. Pretty obviously, right? Just going to go Flaming Talons. I don't think it matters too much. We'll take Sharpened Teeth. That's just +8 damage. Oh, actually, maybe I want Ember Charge, actually. Amateur is really nice too. I'm gonna Sharpen Teeth though. Actually, here I want our dragon to have a little bit more damage. This is very interesting. Emote Tome is just too good. Twisting Mycelium is pretty cool. I'm pretty sure this is on average going to give us at least one spawn per turn, probably more on average. So yeah, I think we go with this. Mycelium would be pretty actually cool if we did go for a 2-floor setup here. I think that'd be pretty awesome. We don't need the steel shop anymore. We have the upgrades we want here basically. So we're gonna go arm shop. Love to see a mine cage here for the hothead, but it doesn't seem super necessary today. Swift steel dagger, not really for us honestly. I can put it on hothead. It's fine. I guess that's actually good enough for me, honestly. We'll reroll, see if we can get that mine cage. We cannot get the mine cage. Zone of Silence, does that help us here? You know, it's not bad, actually. Zone of Silence does silence the enemy silences. So I'm okay with that, actually. Yeah, sure, we can do this. That's probably better for the entropy fight than like, Fight Club or any of the other things we're going to see here, basically. So that seems pretty good. No need, I think, to make it held over, or not held over, deployable. And let's get rid of... I'm sorry, Moral Mistresses, at this point, you're just not really useful on the run. It's tragic, but it is the case, I think. So, okay, let me think here for a second, right? So, right now, our deployment is Anoki, Colonel, Hothead. So that's... And then... So, hold on. So, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. Play Lion's Mane. We have 1 left over. And we want Squad Leader getting deployed in the bottom floor, too, off of sketches, right? To overstack. So we can remove the not Endless Guildmonger, play the Endless Guildmonger, and then get the guaranteed Squad Leader on the bottom floor. I think we do that. Then we remove you. That looks pretty good to me here. Come over here. We take Maneater 2. And no Mine Cage, but it's not necessary here, honestly. We're doing pretty well without it, I think. Not taking Stone of the Undying here. Not worth it. We have a very strong bottom floor setup here, but I don't want to fuck around. Right, so we're going to go... I guess we should go Inoki first, I'm now realizing. Do this. Get a Hothead here. Guildmonger there, then Squad Leader gets... sketched in. Lovely. Now, I'm going to play Dragon Breath first. It doesn't consume, so it doesn't trigger the Twin Mind. Right, we're going to do that, and then we're going to go Proliferate, because I want Proliferate to be the one that's getting Twin Mind here. I forgot about Emote Tome, but I think I care more about the permanent scaling here, basically. Or I guess not the permanent scaling, the permanent increase of a card in our deck, basically. Looks pretty good, and then we will sap you so the fungi takes a little bit less damage. Takes no damage, actually. Lovely. Very good. Emote Tome. Some extra eggs here. Loam Coat on you. Definitely double Proliferate here. And then we'll play Mushy Room, I think, here for now. And you die to your own corruption next turn, so that's looking good there. Huh. I can't get away with playing the Ember here, that's for damn sure. Could play maybe the Pyre Ball. Let's see how Fertile Ground looks with Emote Tome. It's pretty good. I think I just go double Fertile then. We need to go Hothead here too, actually, I'm realizing. Put this here. Hothead down. And then yeah, or we could go Fight Club, honestly. It's not terrible here either. But I think it's just more decay basically on the Amalgam how you want to play this. This guy, he may leak here, it looks like. Definitely some leaking potential. If I can stop it, I will try, but I think the odds are low. Let's fan here. I can spike you for a bunch, which is actually really good with your sap. I'm now realizing, yeah, let's do that actually. Okay, you're not gonna hit our Pyre at all. These guys eventually will die. It's not a huge issue. Yeah, that's fine. That's good. And then play these. Yeah, you're going up to the pyro with too much sap. Oh, I need to. Oh fuck, the ability though. Shit. Ah shit. I forgot about the resolve effect on the amalgam though. My prismatic dragon scale. No. Well, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that, I guess. Damn, unfortunate. I'm gonna try to kill you, I think. I'm not realizing. That'd be pretty good. There we go. That'd lose a little bit more dragon for us, right? A little more egg. Yeah, a little more egg for us here. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Alchemy. Sap here. We should win the Relentless next turn. I'm pretty confident. The amalgam strikes again. Yeah, okay, that's... We get an Ember out here, too. We're taking 2 more amalgam hits, which is kind of annoying as well here, I'm just realizing. Unfortunate. Pass turn. Yeah, no one even comes close to beating this mushroom stack. He's too strong. He's too sick with it. I suspect we won't have too much trouble into this final fight here, but maybe we have some issues. I don't know. We'll see. We will see. No thank you on the pox there. Soul Smelter would have been cool if I had taken it instead of... Because I think I saw it instead of the Fanning the Flames there when I misclicked it. But it's too late now, I think. Yeah, no thanks. No thanks. Let me save this for a second here. Hold on. Pretty sure we're not cashing that out quite just yet. Pyre health is nice, but I feel pretty strong here. I think I just want removals and spell upgrades here. And we will take Eternal Stone, which is kind of neat. I think I like it on Spike here. Holy Stone I like on like a Dragon's Breath, I think, here. I should look at the Trinket Shop before I'm doing these decisions. Hold on. Spirit Breaker's Charge is nice. I think we just reroll these. The other two are pretty bad there. Shroomponics is pretty cool. There's a grow room for free, basically. Let's see. How much expensive is Shroomponics? Hold on. So it's either Shroomponics or it's Smolder Stone on the Eternal Stoned Spike here, but I'm going to go Shroomponics for sure. Oops, sorry. Shroomponics here. We're going to remove... At this point, maybe Pyreball just goes. It's kind of... Oh, no, it's actually pretty useful here for killing the backliner guys still. Hold on. You know what? Honestly, it's the Fanning the Flames. This has been pretty bad. And you know what? Maybe it's controversial. No, Dragon's Breath also kills the backliners. I was going to say maybe Dragon's Breath here, but it kills the backliners first, too. It's actually probably just Alchemy at this point. We don't really... We hopefully shouldn't need this anymore. Right? And then... What do I dupe here? What do I dupe? Probably Spike is a pretty good dupe. Seems solid to me. Okay. Hopefully get the Zone of Silence here down as fast as possible. I would like that. Okay, Anoki, Hothead, Lion's Mane, Cluster Kernel, Guild Mongor. Right, and then interesting turn. Not a lot of great consume cards here, so I'm actually gonna go Dragon's Breath. I don't want an extra copy of Golden Touch here. Seems kind of stinky. I'm gonna do this as well to keep the mushroom stack alive for now too. Well, I just realized Spirit Breaker's Charge is actually activating with Lion's Mane every turn too. That's awesome. But it doesn't matter here too much. But that's just neat. I think that's cool. I didn't realize that. We're gonna play this for an incant. I'm realizing too. Also a good thing to do there. Pass turn. Okay, we have the silencer here. Need to kill his ass. Well, we don't kill his ass, I guess. We do this, which is pretty good too. Play this. Here's silence. We can just play this here too. Get the incant there. Sap you up. Okay, Mushroom Stack lives. That's nice. Very good for us. And we got the zone of silence. The important thing is getting the zone of silence down, really more than anything. So that's good. Did I already activate Twin Mine? I didn't. Hold on. What the heck? Really? It's kind of wild. So I'll put you here too. Oh, I should get a sap on someone as well, I'm realizing. Let's sap you up here with these proliferates. Yeah, that's a pretty good turn. You're never hitting our pyre. Mushroom goes here. Very lovely. We're going to sap up you here this turn. Pretty much everyone's dead. This will go Hothead. Proliferate. Just proliferating the mute, which is really nice here too. Proliferate again. Proliferate again. I guess we just go Pandemic into Fertile Ground here. And that's the fight. The fight's over here. We've done it. I think we've taken no pyre damage. I think we've healed pyre damage now. So we should get our Prismatic Scale proc here too. So if we can, I would like one more, what's his name? You know what his name is. Why am I blanking on this? My brain's broken. One more dragon. Guildmonger. That's what I'm thinking about. God. Fertile Ground. Spike here too. Should have sapped one of these guys to prevent damage on the fungi here, but that's fine. It's super overkill at this point. We don't have to worry too much about this. We are set. Oh, I can get a Golden Touch kill maybe here. Hold on. Can I? Maybe? Hold on. Oh, one of you has no damage shield. Because of the what's it called? The thingy. Thank you. I'll put this here because fuck it. Why not? I'll go Golden Touch here. Hothead. Sap you up still. Seems good. And this wave, it ain't making it to the pyre, folks. I don't know how healing interacts with Prismatic Dragon Scale, because at the end of the combat, if you've healed more health than you've taken damage, it doesn't say you've taken damage. It's like you don't lose score for it, basically, right? So I don't know how that interacts here. I don't really want to find out right now, so I'm going to play it a little safer than maybe normal, but just to be safe. Love to do the science, but I also want my 10 eggs here. I'm going to do this into Dragon's Breath for the heal. Pass turn. You're not... Yeah, there's no one damaging up there somehow. Good, okay. Very nice. I could have played the Hothead ability there too, huh? Doesn't matter. Pretty clearly win that Relentless. I will cash out my eggs here now. No reason to hold them, really. Ember Charge is nice. I guess I'll take the Pyreborn Insignia. I don't think that matters at all. Sinner's Salve is pretty cool here. I don't think we need the connector, honestly. It's just overkill. We already have enough regen. So I'll go Salve here. And then we should be... It should be a pretty easy Titan fight, I suspect. Just gonna go bottom floor again. The waves don't stand a chance here, making it past the first floor. Yeah, we're good. We're good. And... Yeah, gotta give Inoki some credit here. We would have died in that what was it, third ring, second ring? I forget where we even lost. We needed that Inoki's regen to the second boss, was the second ring boss, yeah. We needed that Inoki's regen to have a chance here. But yeah, once we got through that one fight, it was smooth sailing from there on out. Anoki down, Hothead down. I guess Lion's Mane into Colonel. Doesn't really matter. Play Guildmonger here. I'll just copy the spawning pod here. That seems fine. Loam Coat here too. Yeah, Loam Coat. We don't need the Zone of Silence. It's not that important today. We'll put this here as well. Hit. Wish we had some proliferating here to silence you for a while, but no big deal. Take a little bit of damage. Nothing too crazy. And then yoink, yoink. I think I'm gonna double Pyrelight here. And then start going crazy with the proliferates. We'll silence you. I should have silenced first there. I'm dumb, whatever. It won't matter, but it is a misplay. Okay. Yeah, we've got 1 billion regen on the fungi. It's not. He's never gonna die. Okay, do this first. Get the proliferation going. That way you have mute for 1 billion turns there. Proliferate. It's just Dragon's Breath into Spike here too. Seems good. Okay. So we don't have the best actual damage against these Titans, I'm realizing here. We're a little slow for lethal, but not that slow. I think it's still going to be Dominion dies last year, if I were to guess, so... Oh, I forgot to do this. God damn it. I'm actually throwing. Okay. You're proliferated long enough so you won't hit us on the way up here, at least that's fine. I think next time you come back down here, you're dead anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Get these out. We just do this. Silence your ass just so we don't get the incant effect happening. Spike here. Yeah, we're gonna have Entropy dead before Savagery, it looks like here. So a whole slew of random status effects basically coming down. How low are you? Let's double Pyrelight. Spawn 1 billion. Pop one of these. Okay, you're dead. Play that here. And do we have lethal on the Savagery? Is good. It should be lethal. It'll be close, I guess, but I think we should have it. Maybe I should have saved the Hothead hit there. I don't know. We have it. We have it. You're dead. So we'll just do this. Into that. That's all. Sap you down. GG. Pretty standard Lion's Mane run. I kind of do wish we had gone the full Everbloom line though to see how impactful those etches were. Could have maybe gone full etch run too to see how that played. I kind of just went with something that was a bit more familiar though. But you know, the people out there, there's people who definitely vouch for Moral Mistress. I'm not the biggest fan. But that was if there was a run, that was probably the run. I maybe should have committed more to it just for the sake of science, but I also just didn't want to lose. And this is with the exception of the Ring 2 big misplay, this was a pretty easy run. So thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Here is the seed, so you can play it yourself if you'd like. Bacon feature positive, and I will hopefully see you next time. Goodbye.